Change is gonna come, but when...
Hi, America from my phone. Welcome to another video. Today is the eve of me going to see Mitski in concert. I am so excited. And so to prepare, I wanted to watch another one of her live performances, probably one of her most iconic live performances, which is her Tiny Desk concert that she did several years back. I do know which songs they're going to be. It's going to be Townie, Last Words of the Shooting Star, and Class of 2013. So nothing past her third Barry Makeup Creek, her third studio album, nothing past then. But I am very excited to see her in concert tomorrow. And so I decided this would be a nice little preview. I'm probably going to be editing this on the train there. I'm just really excited to feel the rush and the energy that she's bound to give off of that show. And I'm excited to see what she has in store in this little concert. We're going to watch it all the way through and then talk about it. Anyway, let's get into it. Ooh, a guitar strum and NPR music. Oh, this already sounds like Townie. Oh, she is giving a very serious feeling to it. This is really giving college energy. Oh, that emotion. Oh, I love the rasp in her voice. Oh, that was a little yodel almost. Woo! Alright, Townie. Oh, Class of 2013 time. Is it okay if I stay? Oh gosh, this is post-grad feelings. It would be just to sleep at night. It hits though. Oh, she's screaming into her guitar. I'll leave what I'm chasing for the other girls to pursue. Can I dream for a few months more? Oh, she said thanks.
One last song.
Oh, she's gonna introduce it. This song I barely listen to because it just gets me all emotional. You learned from movies how love ought to be. I didn't remember that line from before. She's staring directly into my soul right now. Wait, is that true about the Statue of Liberty? Wait, I think it was Liberty Bell, not statue. I'd always be too busy on working days. The engines outside are feeling this. And here we are, producers. Thank you to everyone who made this Tiny Desk possible. Oh, you can hear some thank you and cools and okay, bye. Oh, she didn't really give a lot of talk on it. So that was the Tiny Desk concert and I very much enjoyed it. People have been calling it therapy for a while and I understand why. We start with this very nice raw acoustic cut of Townie. I mean, it is still her electric guitars, but it definitely feels more stripped. That's what I mean, not acoustic, stripped. And it feels more grounded in the reality of the song. I think of Townie as basically a drunken college nightmare, and it kind of is. And this, with her voice going in a lot of different ways than what it is on the actual studio recording, and making, you know, her bass play the simple chords and the riffs rather than it feeling like a polished rock song. It's not really polished in this studio, but it feels more done and it feels more produced. Like there's more things going on in the studio recording than in this. And I think it makes me feel like how a lot of like musicians who are trying to make music in the college age and during college, and I think of myself in the fact of me not really knowing how to play instruments very well, but still wanting to perform and still trying to show and share my emotion. And do I do the same job that Mitski does? No, because she still plays better than me and she sings better and she has stronger messages that are more compelling in her songs than I think I do. But it's the same feeling of oh, like I want to express myself, and sometimes the way I express myself is going to be so raw and not really clean. It's gonna be pretty rough. And then we moved into class of 2013. She screamed in that guitar. I had heard that that might be a thing that had happened. It didn't seem as loud and strong as it could have been, but I guess it is more of a cry for help and to hope that she can keep on dreaming and trying to resolve this feeling with her mom in this post-grad life. As someone who just graduated a couple months ago, ooh, feels a little pointed for me to watch it right now. But it was very emotionally charged in a way that made me feel the pain that she was feeling, or at least think I know, and it made me reflect on my own experiences. And yeah, that song and then Last Words of a Shooting Star, both of them I think of as very existential. They basically both gave me existential crises anytime I listened to either of them, which is not much after my initial reactions on both of those albums, because, ooh, I don't know if my heart can always take that. The Last Words of a Shooting Star was nice, especially because I feel like it was the longest of the three, and so we got to really just sink into that feeling. And she sings it like the clean and prettiest, I would say, of the three. But it makes sense given the fact that she's talking about the song, oh, I'm glad I left my room tidy. I always wanted to clean and pretty. So yeah, it makes sense for the song that is a little more structured and a little more clean and a little more smooth. Liquid smooth. I was surprised, but also not surprised by her limited speaking during this time. I mean, I think she is the type of person who wants the music to speak for itself, and that she doesn't want to get too close to her music in terms of actually speaking about it and her own experiences, and whether those experiences and her music are connected and to what extent they're connected, because that's some raw stuff that she's talking about. That's some really deep traumatic stuff that she's talking about. And she might not want to tell us whether those experiences happened verbatim or she changed some of the details to make it more potent. I don't know, and I don't feel the need to speculate on that. So that's the reason I'm not surprised, but I guess the reason why I was a little surprised is just because people say it's therapy, and I guess it's just the music that's the therapy. I definitely think of Mitski's music as therapeutic, but sometimes when I see her in interviews, I also think that's therapeutic. So I didn't know she had spoken a little bit, because I remember my first Tiny Desk watching was when Lizzo did Tiny Desk, and hers was just very motivational and inspirational. I know that Lizzo and Mitski make very, very different music, but sometimes I feel like some people use the opportunity of the Tiny Desk to talk more about these songs and the inspirations behind it. I think Taylor Swift did that with hers. I think Florence and the Machine did it with theirs. And Lizzo obviously did it with hers. But Mitski, she's like, okay, and thanks. And some very small stuff. I mean, this is pretty early in her career, so I don't know how confident she really was. I know that some people say that she wasn't playing that great. I think she was pretty simple on it, but I'm not in the place to really judge on that. And I think it fit the music that she chose to play for it. But I think she's also probably become less shy during public and recorded appearances, just because you either have to or you have to disappear essentially when you get more popular. This is, again, before Puberty 2, before Be the Cowboy, which I think both of those albums, I think, made her go further each time. Laurel Hall, I don't know if that's pushed her any further into the public consciousness. I think people are still vibing a ton with Be the Cowboy, so she doesn't really need a ton more notoriety or just renown, rather. But that might be one of the reasons why early on in her career she might be more shy, because it was something that she did less. She was less in the spotlight. Overall, I enjoyed this video, and I hope you all did as well. Okay, just an update. I'm in the city. I just came to the Mitski concert, and oh my god. I just wanted to give like a first impression, just feeling it, to then add it to the video, but that was awesome. I think the great thing about her songs being so short is that she's able to play a lot more perform more of them during the concert. She played, I think, nearly every favorite that has been on the last 4 albums at least, so I loved it. Thank you. That thank you is because you all are the ones who got me into her, and now I have this amazing experience in my life to cherish, so appreciate y'all. If you like this video, please like it, please comment down below if you'd like me to react to or do next on my channel. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already and you'd like to be, and thanks for watching. This is TurtleStormer. Catch you later.
Get out of the zone.